Here it is. What a beauty. In homage to Sanya's reputation as the #1 beach resort in China, the Hawaii of the East, the city's finest tailor has created something that few people around here will ever forget. Let's hope the competition has all the colour and drama of this ridiculous outfit. 25 competitors set out on the quest to reach the final. Now just 10 remain to do battle for the title of World's Strongest Man 2006. And it's some lineup. Don Pope from the USA is back. Poland's Jarek Dymek. From England, Terry Hollands. Another Pole, Sebastian Venter. Mark Felix of Grenada. The third Pole in the final, Slavek Tojcek. And Ravis Vidzis from Latvia. Estonia's strongest man, Tarmo Mitt. Phil Pfister from the USA. And the current champion and favourite, Mariusz Pudzianowski. Oh, come on, you didn't expect me to wear it all day, did you? Now, I've made the short journey from the hotel to here, the Yalong Bay Central Square. The athletes are warming up over there. They've had 3 days rest and recuperation, and they are itching to get going. First up for them is a classic strongman event. And boy, oh boy, is it brutal.
Indeed it is. It's the deadlift. 2 cars, you've just got to lift them off the ground as many times as you can. 7 men have tried. Jarek Dymek leads the field so far with 13. Vidzis and Pfister just behind him in 12. And next up from Dartford in Kent, Terry Hollands, who had one disallowed in the heat due to some rather picky refereeing. He certainly won't be hoping for a repeat of that.
Yep. And lift.
So off we go. Terry with that distinctive grip of his, working these cars.
Good lift. Lift. Good lift. Wait for it.
10 kilos heavier than it was in the heats. 330 kilos now, well over 700 pounds. And Hollands can't make that mistake of dropping the bar like he did in the heats.
Good lift. Lift.
And he's asking how many is that? Well, it was 8. There's another one. Now, can he get to 13? It's all about the grip, your quad muscles and the lower back, and keeping some sort of momentum. He's got to 11. Now the next one's important. There's a couple of guys on 12 that he can join here, so he needs to find another one. This is a big one. The legs are buckling and wobbling, and he get it. And he's held on, so he gets to 12. That's an important one. He knows that he put everything into that last one. But he's not going to get 13, but he won't be unhappy with that.
No, I think he'll be absolutely thrilled. He did 11 in the heats, and it was 10 kilos lighter. So now 22 pounds heavier. Terry Hollands manages to grind out 12. What a fighter.
Here's the defending champion, the man who's owned this event in recent years. Is he going to be a 4-time World's Strongest Man? Well,
Take your position.
he got 17 of these in the heats. He goes for the Terry Hollands grip as well.
Lift. Good lift.
What's the advantage of this grip?
Good lift.
Well, it makes you feel like the bar's closer. It drags up your thighs a little bit easier. If you go for double overhand, the standard Olympic weightlifting technique, then you feel like your grip's not quite as good and the bar tends to sit further out in front of you. Really, it's a matter of choice and comfort. And obviously for Pudzianowski, it's working well. He's hunting Terry Hollands down easily.
Yeah, he's about to join Hollands and that big crowd that are on 12. Now he's joined Dymek at 13. And this is bad news for everybody in the field. He's rubbing some chalk. He's got 30 seconds left and he wants more. And he's just taken the lead. But he knows Mark Felix is yet to come, and Felix put 17 in heats just as he did. So he's going to want to put as many in as possible. 10 seconds, is there one more? Can he get it? Yes, he can. One less than in the heats, but as you say, this is 10 kilos heavier now.
16 reps with 330 kilos. There's got to be some kind of world record. It's truly amazing Pudzianowski can pull that out after the hard effort he put in the heats. Now look at his legs here. Never misses a trick. He's got baby oil up the thighs to help slick it up so he can jack the bar up. Such a master technician.
Mark Felix, the plasterer from Blackburn in England, but originally from Grenada. And he continues to fly under that flag here for the world's strongest man. It's a major achievement for Mark to qualify for this final, and this, one of his strongest events. He will need to put in a good score.
Good lift. Lift. Good lift.
He's still raw and learning the game. You look at a Pudzianowski, he's all technique. This fella is all power, and once he starts to harness it, you wonder how far he can go.
These two are just complete opposites, the yin and the yang of deadlift, and well, Mark Felix, so raw in his power. I'd like to spend a few months in the gym with him. I'm sure I could improve his technique. His hands so wide, that doesn't help. He bends so much further down than he needs to. Feet far too wide, and he doesn't even wear proper shoes. He's wearing big, bulky trainers. But he's catching, isn't he? Incredible.
Well, he's got plenty of time, but is he starting to run out of gas? He gets to 15, one more for a share of top spot. And he's nailed that, but now, can he get sole possession? Everything going into it, but those legs are wobbling and buckling. He didn't get it. He did not get it. Good call from the referee, but he's got tons of time still. Here's another one. No. Now, just compose yourself, Mark. There's still some time, but no, I think he's settling for that. He gets a share of the spoils, 16. The same as the defending champion, Mariusz Pudzianowski. That's a terrific start for Mark Felix.
It was a tough call by the ref, but the correct call. Didn't get his hips through in the final rep, but he wanted it.
Mark, with 16, you tied even with Mariusz. Are you happy with that performance?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the performance. I was looking, trying to do 15 and then take a break so I could go maybe up to 20. But then when I pulled the 16-1, my leg started to shake and it didn't recover, you know, so it's just one of those things.
Well, we all expected to see Mariusz up there, but that is a fantastic effort from Mark Felix, carrying on from where he left off in his heat. 3 men all managed 12 reps, and Terry Hollands was one of them. He's looking comfortable at this early stage. We're off and running, and only Mark Felix has put the mighty Mariusz under any pressure. Will things change after the break? Power Stairs will decide. Well, 2 impressive individual performances from Mariusz and Mark Felix, but this next event is really going to take things up a gear or 2. Racing each other in this heat would be test enough, but imagine now going up these steps carrying this weight. Kaz, how is this event going to hit these guys?
It's going to be so tough. 23 steps, 500 pounds in the hands, and they're going to go. The grip is going to go. The traps are going to get tired real quick. It's a leg and low back exercise. The whole body's going to be fatigued. They'll be panting maybe 45 seconds. It's going to be one great race.
Well, we'll wait and see. Let's see the fireworks.
Well, these power stairs are brutal. In 30 seconds, they've got to lift a 507-pound weight and place it on top of each of 23 steps, and they've got to do it faster than their rivals as well. This absolutely destroys an athlete's hands. Let's meet the guys in the first heat. Raivis Vidzis, the little Latvian, 5'11", but a real dynamo. Sebastian Venter, one of 4 poles in this field, came through qualification very impressively indeed, a former shot putter. Mark Felix, of course, from Blackburn, originally from Grenada. He's off to a flyer here. Tarmo Midt of Estonia was going well last year, finished 6th, and will be a dark horse this year as well. And here's another one of the Poles, Jarek Dymek, who overcame flu to qualify in his heat. There's not 39 of them, which is probably just as well, but 23 steps will be a magical mystery tour for these fellas, and here they go. It's the hands you've really got to watch. They've all been really working their hands to get as much chalk on there as possible, because that just destroys the skin.
Well, to save the steps here, they put rubber encasing all around this 225-kilo weight, and it's rocking and rolling and causing the hands a lot of discomfort on each and every one of these lifts. And the men, some of them take their hands, some of them chalk them. But of course, this is so hard on the lower back as well. But Tarmo flying there.
And Mark Felix, what a comeback from him. He moved from 4th to 2nd. No wonder he's celebrating. He blew past Dymek and Vidzis. It's Venter that'll be disappointed. Coming in 5th out of 5 there. Mark Felix has surprised everyone with a storming finish to 2nd. Still 2 guys to go. Venter looks like he's going to overhaul Vidzis, who's collapsed a little bit here. Yeah, Venter gets in fourth. And Vidzis, who was going so well, really hit a wall at about 15.